And it reads, "And I will prepare destroyers against thee, every one with his weapons. And they shall cut down thy choice cedars, and cast them into the fire. And many nations shall pass by the city, and they shall say every man to his neighbor, Wherefore hath the Lord done thus unto this great city? Then they shall answer, Because they have forsaken the covenant of the Lord their God, and worship other gods, and serve them." Alright, and that's what America's about. America's about serving other gods. It's about worshiping the works of their hands. You know, it's about homosexuality, lesbianism, feminism. All right, it's about degrading the so-called man. You know, putting the man behind the woman. You know, this place you can sleep with animals. You can marry animals. All right, this place is a cesspool. All right. Now back to this article. It says, creating our own communities, we have to take responsibility to ensure that they are safe and welcoming. On the other hand, we can insist that the authorities provide the resources to help us in dealing with some of the problems we face. Right, like you've been having characters that set up in these movements, basically to
Sleeping may not be safe anymore at the Occupy Wall Street headquarters downtown. Protesters woke up to loud yells from a homeless man early Thursday morning.
"I've been here for 3 months, and I haven't been able to sleep like these lazy ass motherfuckers. I don't give a who's in the tent. You want to fight? You want to get up?"
But protesters are no wimps. Some even fight back.
Homeless.
The homeless man was quickly escorted out of the park.
He's mentally ill. He's a police agent. He's a Bloomberg agent.
Oh, he's a Bloomberg agent.
Disturbing and disrupting the protests. He's not normal guy.
A lot of homeless people have come into the camp. A lot of people with mental issues. And they participate. They're part of the 99%. It's something that's going to happen. You know what I mean? It's not the first time. It won't be the last time it happens.
Start fights and shit, you know. Like he had this one guy, I don't know his name, but he's a character, and I think the guy is homeless or something, and you know, he just be down there making fights, you know, creating fights and fucking with people, you know, and all that stuff, you know, and there's other people too. They're having all types of problems in these so-called Occupy movements. All right. It says, "This is the reason we are seeing such social problems in Occupy is that we have become a mass movement. When you have occupations in 1,000 cities and towns, involving tens of thousands of Americans who have participated in the movement's marches, rallies, encampments, and protests, you have the problems of any typical American community with the equivalent population." It says, were we to look at any, say, 100,000 Americans, we would unfortunately find there had been drug use, rape, suicide. It says the Occupy movement has brought media attention to what is happening in our spaces, to some of the problems that unfortunately occur all the time in private spaces, many of which go unreported by the media. Right, what's happening? Rapes, all right, because you got all these nations getting together, you know, And you got these men, and they're horny and
Another
shit.
protester from Alabama claimed she was sexually assaulted. With her friends, they stayed at a stranger's tent, hoping to be shielded from the cold.
Half an hour into being in the tent, while he thought I was asleep, he put his hand up my shirt, and then I told him no, and then me and my friends got our stuff and left his tent.
Kira hasn't seen the man after reporting the incident to a volunteer security. This comes after another protester, Occupy Wall Street kitchen worker Tanya Exabusin, was suspected of raping another demonstrator. But news like this doesn't faze Kara.
I can't imagine that a rape would happen here simply because we all live in such close quarters. If anyone were to get attacked, all you have to do is scream security and you've got somebody in your tent,
The NYPD and volunteer security continue to monitor the Occupy Wall Street area. This is Maria Sandoval for the New York Post.
These women, which you Negroes, man, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native American Indians, you shouldn't be in that bullshit. All right, you shouldn't be occupying no damn movement, man. Occupying the movement of Wall Street. All right, because this place ain't your rest. All right, and if you want to make this place your rest, you're gonna die in this place. All right, you're gonna bite the dust right along with the so-called white man in America. All right, if you want to uphold this place. All right. Matter of fact, I got a scripture. This is Micah chapter 2, and verse 10. Bear with me for a minute. Micah 2:10. It says, "Arise ye and depart." And how you arise ye and depart? This is speaking about the Lord bringing you into this truth. All right. You can't bring yourself into this truth. The Lord brings you into this truth. All right. He's the one that wakes you up. He's the ones that put the spirit in you to understand His word. All right. Well, first you gotta have teachers. All right. It says it tells you in I believe it's Romans 10. It says how should they preach unless they be sent? And I can't quote it verbatim, but basically saying you need a preacher to understand what's being said in the Bible, man. And you need a man of the Lord. All right. Not just any old Tom, Dick, and Harry, man. You need a man of the Lord, which is the men of GMS, of Great Millstone, all the brethren that teach this truth. All right.